All right, let's talk about equivalent fractions. We remember that the word equivalent means equal, right? So we're talking about equal fractions. These fractions are going to have the same value, but not the same numbers. Here's what I mean. Let's say, for example, you had a pizza pie, right? Pizza. So here's the pizza, okay? And you're sharing it with 4 friends. So you're going to cut it into equal shapes of 4, right? My first question is, how many slices are there as a fraction? Well, there's 1, 2, 3, 4. So we'd say there are 4 total slices, right? Or 4 sections. Okay. And let's say that you wanted to eat one for yourself. Okay, so that's this one. How much have you eaten? Well, you've literally taken 1 out of 4 slices, or we call this 1/4 of the entire pizza. This is another 1/4 of the pizza. This is another 1/4. This is another 1/4. Altogether, there are 4, or let me spell it out. There are 4 1/4s, right? That equal the entire thing. So 4/4, right? But that's not what we're here to talk about. What we're here to talk about is what's an equivalent fraction to 1/4? Well, how do I find equivalent fractions? What's the same measurements, the same area? I can draw another pizza of the exact same size over here. Let's say I'm working at a pizza shop, and somebody else orders an extra large, which this is in this scenario, and says, hey, I want the same thing that guy had in front of me, but instead of cutting into 4 pieces, that same size pizza, I want you to cut into 8s. I have 8 people coming to a party, right? So let me cut it into 8s for you. Ready? Here we go. So there's 4. Oh, sorry, that's an eraser. There's 4ths. Oh, let me draw in a different color. So now there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So now there are 8 slices, right? And each slice is literally 1 out of 8 pieces, right? Okay. So they say, all right, I want to eat, this guy over here, let's say is Bob, wants to eat the exact same amount of pizza that Josh ate. He's competing with him. So what would be the equivalent fraction of his piece? Well, you can already see it, right? He's only eaten 1 section, but you can tell that that section is not equal to the piece Josh ate, right? What is equal is if he ate this piece and he ate this piece. Well, how much of the pizza, of his pizza, did he eat? Well, he ate 1/8 and another 1/8, or he would have to eat another 1/8 just to match what I ate, right? Of my pizza, I ate 1 out of 4 slices. To match me, Bob had to eat 2 of the 1/8, which is the same thing as saying 2/8, right? Because it's literally 1, 2 out of the 8, right? So in this way, we can clearly see that the fractions 1/4 is equal to 2 out of 8. And you can do that for every single fraction, right? Let's try one with squares or rectangles. If I had this piece of chocolate here and I cut it in half to share with me and my friend, I'm going to eat that slice or that piece. That's going to be 1 out of 2 total sections, right? Well, somebody else is sharing with their friend another similar candy bar that's the exact same size, but instead of only having 1 friend, they have 2 friends. Well, let's say 4 friends, right? Let's just make it easy numbers. Let's say they have 4 friends. So they cut it into halves, and then into half, and into half. So now each of these sections is literally worth 1 out of 4 pieces, right? And if they were to try to compete with us again and to match how much we ate, they would have to eat the exact same amount, right? So they would have to eat the exact same amount, which is 1/4 and another 1/4 to match my 1/2. How many 1/4s are there? Well, there are literally 2 1/4s, or I'm not going to write it like that because that looks like a mixed fraction. There are 2 1/4s eaten. Another way we can write that is literally 2 sections out of 4 total sections. And as you can tell, 2/4 is equivalent to 1/2. And so that's the basic premise behind equivalent fractions. You just draw the exact same shape and then cut it into the fractions that you need, the sections that you need. You could have also done this with same exact size and cut it into, I don't know, you could have done thirds, right? And then it would be a little bit weirder because you'd have to cut it like there. So it'd be literally, this is a third, this is a third, this is a third. It would be 1/3 was eaten and a half of another third, but no one really does that. So we're gonna stave off of the odd numbers. All right, that's it. Not sure what